Home. Home. Is Tom looking? Home.
Tom's not looking. Tom's leaving.
Home.
Now you're saying home. Is it supposed to be
I want to go home.
Don't you start with a U?
I want to go back home.
You are home.
Amanda, my chi is perfect. Don't bother my chi. I'm ready for home. So you gotta do this. Home.
Oh, is that what you gotta do?
Yeah.
Do you have to wear the hat too?
Incrediboxes.
Incredible tiny home.
Home.
You like that, didn't you?
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, you see I crossed my legs?
I seen that.
I couldn't believe how.
That's not good.
Well,
for
I
your
got it
knees.
crisscrossed without the camera being on, but let's see if I can cross them. Look, without grabbing them.
It's not good.
See,
for
that
your
knee
knees.
there is about shot.
Don't do that.
But it's been like that for like 30 years. Wham!
You're not supposed to
see, I
do
can't get it up.
that.
No, look. Now look.
That's not good.
But that's it. I'm good. I'm like I still got pliability. Is that a word?
They said that you're doing more damage like that.
Look.
I see.
Look. All right, everybody. We're going to go over our model line again today. All right, there's some questions about our models. What's going on with them? How do they look? I'm going to go through the website one more time, and then we're going to go outside and show you some progress. It's been another Monday. It's been a big weekend here. It's been stuff happening. It's always 24/7. Yesterday was a little bit of a lull, and I got to relax, but we had a maintenance issue over the weekend, had a house took on a little bit of water. That was an older home, took out, got it fixed this morning, done. It was off property. Just telling you, I always try to tell you guys the good, bad, and ugly. There's some real bad I don't want to tell you, and there's some real good I don't want to tell you, so I kind of balance it all out. Does that make sense?
Exactly. And two, some of the real bad, like when you say that,
Yeah.
it doesn't pertain to something that would be a situation of your home.
It's gossip.
Yeah, we like to tell you the bad of whatever, the homes, pertaining to homes.
If it'll help in how we run our business,
yes.
I want to help you out. Everybody's got drama. I mean, Ford Motor Company and everybody in the world's got stuff. Everybody. But I wanted to share with you, when we have situations with our homes and problems or updates or how we're doing whatever we're doing, I want to be able to really help you understand where we're coming from as a company and what's going on. I know there was a guy today, Sam said, he talked to and said, hey, if I give you my money for my home and you don't build the house, like don't ever build it, would you give my money back? And I'm like, well,
you have to build your home.
Yeah, we have to. I mean, so I didn't really know how to answer it. So
right.
Well, if we don't, we've never not built a house, you know. So if we don't build a house, oh look.
What? Busted! I mean,
Rodriguez said it there.
Did he do that?
I'm getting it out of there. It's all new.
It's payday.
That's payday! It's my dirt, Melissa.
Yeah. But, of course, we'll build your house, but all right, I don't know how we would not build it, but if we didn't, yeah.
Like if we were to go out of business or something, I
guess, you know.
I mean, I can understand that question.
Yeah, so anyway, but stuff like that, love to answer any of your questions, comments, send them in. We'll be able to answer them on our Wednesday comment answering day.
Yes,
right?
I'm getting prepared for that, and I'm getting a lot of questions that we're going to go over.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad you brought it up. Wednesday Q&A or whatever.
Q&A.
Q&A Wednesday, whatever you want to call it, but
Yep.
put your comments and your questions in there if you want them to be answered or something
And
we
we'll
need
do
to
it.
address, and we'll do that on Wednesday.
Now, you know what? When you're talking,
Yes.
and you got the camera on me and you're talking, I feel so self-conscious because you're talking, I'm standing here, and I'm like,
Yeah.
waiting for you to get done. Even though what you're saying is really important,
Right.
in my mind, I'm like, we got to do something else. We got to, you know, so if I'm moving while you're talking, I don't mean to interrupt you. It's just like, really?
Okay, you know what we need to do instead of buying a
I'm not like eye candy, okay?
Instead of, that's another show. Anyway, I'm just saying. Anyway, since I could invest in a selfie stick to show both of us.
Yeah.
Or we can make one with a 2x4, but they're too expensive. A 2x4 is too expensive.
Or we can hire a camera crew, right? You're always holding the camera, and I wish
Yeah.
people could see us talking and doing stuff, you know, but anyway.
Well, I'll keep it to a minimum. That's all
No,
I'm
you can
saying.
talk all you want. I don't care. I'm just trying to tell you and everybody what's going on here. So, of course, this is our high-tech office.
Yes.
We have probably breaker.
Breaker!
All right. So this is our website. All right, Incredible Tiny Homes, and this is our home page. Well, let's go back. Let's go right here. This is our home page. We went through this before, but I wanted to show you our new line of models that we have, and we've tried to make this super simple. Of course, this right here is our Incredibox, $20,000.
What a great picture. That looks so good.
That was the greatest transformation I think I've ever seen, you know. And of course,
I think so too.
You can take this icon right here, where it says, and hit Incredibox, and it shows this video, right? What I love is look at that thing there, and then I fast forwarded it to about right here, and now look at it, and then I go back. I'm like, wow, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Wow.
Is that not crazy? From there
Show the inside of
to
it.
there.
And done.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Just put some paint. Well, and we got some brown shutters on there. It was scrap wood. And there's the inside.
Wow.
From the inside here, here's the inside.
We got a glare.
That's the inside to that's the inside. And that's all your foo-foo stuff, Amanda.
I know. Man, it looks
Now,
good.
those shelves, that's all included. All that's, you know, that's just stuff she set for decorations.
Yeah. Oh my
Isn't
God,
that
it
cool?
looks so good.
And we painted everything white. So I just wanted, I love this. I've been talking to, actually the city of Miami called me today, and I talked to them.
Oh, really?
There's a guy there, they're looking into homelessness, and they're wanting to know how these homes can help. And they didn't need a kitchen, they didn't need a bathroom. They've been talking to another company that does container homes, fold them or something like that. I don't know what it was. And I said, let me see what I can do. And I even thought about putting a partition down the middle. All they want is a bed, air conditioning, some plugs, some other things they wanted. I said, I'll put a partition, 2 doors done, no trailer.
No trailer. That's fantastic.
So I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if I could stack them on a tractor trailer so they wouldn't be an overload? And we can tractor them from here out, and once we get our assembly line down, something like that, I'm hoping we can get to where we can build, especially without a trailer,
Right.
no plumbing or kitchen. I mean, they want 150 homes maybe.
Yeah.
So they're getting bids from all over the country to see what they could come up with. So I'm excited about being competitive with them.
Well, one of the comments that I actually added into the Wednesday Q&A, and I'll just go ahead since this is a part of it, is that there's a lady, and I can't remember her name because I've got it wrote down somewhere, but she said, is there any way that you can contact the mayor of San Diego? She said, the homelessness is so bad. And she said, can you call them, talk to them, and see if anything can be worked out to help with the homeless? We're glad she reached out. I hate that there's such a need of that, but we get this all the time.
Well, you know, and I've said this about a year or two ago about homelessness. I have a, what do you call it? I have just an idea. That's all. And I haven't materialized it or anything. But I came up with an idea of how to help in homeless, almost prevent it completely without having communities, without having a homeless community, without the city or county buying land, putting them together, then having all this counseling and the supervisors and infrastructure. There are people who are spending millions and millions of dollars on infrastructure. With my plan, you don't have to.
Right.
Nothing. You don't have to have a infrastructure whatsoever, and you got free people that will oversee. That will oversee the homeless for free.
Right.
And there's thousands of people that will help in the plan that I have. So I'm trying to put all this down in writing because now I'm getting some more people interested in wanting to know what my plan is. So I'm going to try to formulate it into a plan and maybe submit it and see what they think. You know? But
exactly.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, well, and two, you know, the other thing, my cousin is a part of DHS and DCS and things like that, and she's one of the people who goes to the homes and does like that for children. She told me, and I was going to bring this to you as well, this broke my heart. It was just heartbreaking because I was like, I'm going to talk to Randy, and I don't know if there's anything that can be done. But she said they have 12 foster kids in the office.
Sleeping
in the, I'm sorry, 16. 16 children in the office sleeping.
in Morristown.
Yes. Well, around, it's Jefferson County, around all that area. That's just there. They have nowhere to place these children. And it's like, I feel like it's the same thing with homelessness. If the homeowners could be helped, some kind of program, I think a lot of people would help.
Yeah.
They would help.
It's
not set up to where to get these kids in a home or to get the homeless people in a place quickly, efficiently, and enough people. We need more than just an organization.
Yeah.
We need a lot of people,
everybody participating.
Help. Everybody.
And the way you do that is you have incentives.
Yes.
And I've got a plan.
Yes. I love your plan.
So I'm going to put it down because it makes sense. Because remember remember what was that saying? Many hands makes the job easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you have many hands.
Yeah, of course.
And that's what our government, before we had a government, is everybody helped each other.
Yeah. And strength in numbers. The more you have, the less that everyone else will have to do.
That's why churches are make so much. Having a church and people giving money is the most money-making plan there is, because people just give a little bit from everybody. Yeah. Makes a whole lot.
And it would be so nice if all of the churches could band together. What a movement you would have if everybody joined together.
The church says, okay, I want to help.
Yeah.
But then they're handcuffed. They don't know.
Hands are tied.
What are they going to do?
Yeah.
They don't have a structure. They don't have a building. They don't have any organization. They don't have any of that in place. Mm-hmm. But with our plan, it would give them everything they need to make it work.
I love the plan.
They would benefit. The homeless would benefit. The government would benefit. Mm-hmm. Everybody would benefit from the plan that I've kind of put together. I
agree.
So I'm going to put it together. So hopefully we can do something, I don't know, maybe with Miami started out. Mm-hmm. So now to navigate into our website, I wanted to go our tiny home models. See that right there? ITH model tiny homes. And we're going to click on that. All right. So we're going to go down and you can see these are the names: Austin, Dover. These are our 2 8-foot wide homes, Austin and Dover. And listen, I know somebody called, and I was so happy they did this. All the outside exteriors are going to look quite a bit the same. See down here? So you can see I have a side door, but this really has an end door.
Yes.
And thank you for pointing that out. I used these elevations for all the models because they're all going to have the sweeping overhangs, the faux dormers, the faux rafters. They're going to have the big wide fascias and corners and this is called a freeze board. See that right there? Mm-hmm. All that right there is going to be really an architectural, stunning look. Mm-hmm. And then you take the colors, the color, what do you call it? Color variations that we have.
Color schemes, yeah.
That you can select from. It's going to make all that pop. So I will change that. But these are designs that I did myself. The way we work here is I don't have the money to put all 10 of these homes, and it's really more than that when you take the dormer, not dormer variation, have them on display.
Right.
Can't do that.
Now, something that is exciting, and that me and Tom were going over the board earlier, and we actually have 2 of the models getting ready to be built: an 8x20 Austin and a 10x34 Birmingham.
Yeah, and the Birmingham is Tony, right?
Well, I think Basil's going to go
because I'm building Tony's too.
We're going to build Tony's too. Yep. We got his too.
Yeah, so we got probably 3, and we've sold 1 of every model already. So we will have models up and coming. I just want to tell you that I am all of us are amazed and thankful that people have trusted our years of being in business, what we've done, and what we do, and we're just saying, hey, we're at 850 Industrial Road. This is us. We're the real deal. We've stood behind our builds for 7 years. We've built over 800 homes, and I think people know kind of homes that we build.
Yeah, I
This
agree.
is an LP, almost a maintenance-free siding, metal roofing. It's got different colors with the board and batten and the lap siding and the fold. This is going to be a stunning home.
And look, you've got all of everything that's included in the home as well on the website. So soon, there will be pictures coming soon. As they're built, we're going to put the pictures on there. So.
And and I know Sam said 97% of the people are just like, thank you, this is awesome, this is all I need. And then the people we want. And I know there are some people saying, you mean to tell me he's trying to sell a house without a model? Yeah. I said, yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. And that's how we do business, all right?
Yeah.
And if you need to wait until we build a model to buy a home, that's great. The thing is what we're saying is our pricing, if you can look at it, is so much less than everybody in the country at 58 and 45 respectively.
Yeah.
With all the amenities that come with this home. Yeah. It's just crazy. The inside's completely painted, polyurethane, two-tone with the ceiling and the trim, polyurethane, the walls are white. It's just, and I know what I'm looking at. I know the prices, and I know that that's probably $30,000 under most competitors, and then they're not even considering the 30-inch overhangs and the corbels and the faux rafters and all that coming onto it. That's not even a consideration with the maintenance-free siding. So there's a lot of stuff. That's why, look at what we're doing, and if you're excited about what we're doing and you like the price and you're going to need a home this year. So we're limited to how many we can build. We're finishing up all of our custom builds we show you here, and we're hoping to get that done in the next 5 to 7 months, something like that. We're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
And it may extend, we're doing the best. Remember, it's in our advantage to get these homes built quick as we can because it helps us financially. If they're taking longer, it is not something we're dragging our feet. We're killing ourselves trying to get them done.
Will you talk a little bit about Tom coming on with the Amish and how that's going?
All right. So some people have said, hey, my house is going to the Amish. I said, yeah. And some people are little like, they don't understand what's going on up there. And they're like, my house is leaving ITH.
Right.
All right. So the Amish are building our stick-built wood frame custom homes. They're building all of them. And then they're going to build a lot of our models up there too. We've been working with them for over 2 years. They built just one builder's built over 24 homes.
True.
All right. So now we've invested in them because of their work ethic, because of their lifestyle, and because of their frame of mind and how they're able to work. And it's just a certain amount of group of men up there that they're like our personality. I've personally met them all, and we're recruiting more the people that I've met and Tom have met. We have a full-time supervisor that lives there. He lives in a tiny home. He goes to every build every day. And the Amish are loving it because it's so much more organized, right? And then Tom, you guys know Tom here, he goes up there. He's been going up there now, I think, 3 or 4 times.
There's Tom.
Yep. And there's Tom.
Tom, are you Amish yet?
No, not yet.
Ask Tom what he does. Wait a minute.
You are not putting him on the spot.
I put him on the spot. Tom, what are you doing up there? Tell everybody.
What's in Tom's mouth?
It's a candy bar. It's gone.
All right, so you're going to Amish. So just tell me how you can reassure people of the builds going on up there and what's really what we're doing up there.
All right, so I go up there about once a week right now. But like you said, Clark's living up there full time. So he's up there bouncing back and forth, making sure they have what they need. They can read the prints like we can. Any questions that they may have, he gets answered. He's taking care of all the testing because with them with electricity and water, he's got a separate location they're testing for the water. He's running the air on the water lines as well and all that. So
because before they would have to come back here to be tested, right?
Yeah, and if there's a problem, guess what? We're tearing walls apart and fixing little things here and there.
Right.
Now, from the start, they're under pressure. I've got one house that has copper plumbing. I went up there personally and plumbed it. We're overseeing it just like they are right here in our warehouse. That's the main thing.
So 100% of the home will be completed in Kentucky.
They're even cleaning the windows and mopping the floors and everything.
The last homes that come from there,
Yeah.
oh, it was just gorgeous.
Yes.
We love them.
And we toured one of them. Remember the young boys, were they 19?
17 to 21.
Yeah,
17
which
to
is
21.
kind of like our 25 to 30-year-old range, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Super
how mature
mature.
they are. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And their lifestyle. I mean, so their work ethic of getting up in the morning and being on time and working and getting it done that's their life.
That's their life.
Yeah.
There's and they're not plagued by a lot of outside things that would. I'm trying to be nice here. That would, that
distract them.
would distract them from their.
They have zero distraction. I mean, they've got family, religion, and work.
Yeah.
That's like their main things. It would probably go religion, family, and work.
Yeah.
That's like their
That's
three main.
Yeah.
And they don't joke around. I mean, by the time they're 15 years old, they're working full time.
Yeah.
So they finish school early, and they work.
They want this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Work.
Yes.
They dream, but this is
Yeah.
so enticing to them, and we're excited about it.
And the lack of communication they have with cell phones and internet and all that stuff, to work at home is ideal for them. If they can walk out of their backyard and have a barn and have a couple tiny houses in their building, they can't ask for anything better than
Yes.
that.
Yeah. And then we have a supervisor coming there to make sure that they're online, that they have all their materials. Tom's doing inventory with Seth and John. Inventory's there, everything they need. We rented containers to go out every farm, right? And now we're actually helping them build their barns.
Yeah, so we have a 30 by 50 going up?
What was it, 40, wasn't it?
40 by 50 or something like
I
that.
think it's a 40 by 50. We're helping them build a pole barn up there.
Yeah, so you can build two at a time.
Yeah.
Because that guy's got 3 sons,
Yep.
right? 2 of them working now and 1 of them coming on.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And we're investing in them because they do such quality work.
Right.
And we got a great relationship with them,
Right.
you know.
And
So,
it took the full 2 years. It's just this year.
It was painstaking.
Yes.
painstaking.
Yeah.
And
They weren't the craftsmen that we thought they were that when they started. Now they're great guys
yeah,
and they're craftsmen, but they weren't trained like tiny homes. Like David and Jonathan said, man, these things are like pieces of furniture. Like you can't get away with one cut anywhere. It has to be spot on. They're good carpenters. They just needed to learn our way.
Well, that was
it.
why it was such a big deal whenever you all started the partnerships, was that they can't come here and train.
yeah.
And they weren't able to stay the full amount
They
of time.
couldn't do it. Yep.
No.
And that showed on both ends, on us and them, right?
Yep. That's what it was painstaking, is teaching them everything we needed to do to get the homes back.
Right.
Anyway, I just wanted you guys to, everybody knows Tom, but what he's doing, he's constantly on the computer, checking this, doing orders he's keeping ahead of all these builds, right?
Well, because we have so many.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we've got almost, 10 houses being built right now?
10 at one time.
Yeah.
And it's increasing
Yeah.
because we got 2 or 3 guys training. So by the end of the year, I don't know how many we'll have.
And two, now we've been saying just Amish, but actually hasn't 2 guys that are not Amish, that are not related to them, but are
In
in
the
association in the community,
In the community,
have
yeah.
brought them on, and
Yep.
now they're builders.
Exactly.
So we have 2 non-Amish
Training.
training.
I call them Gentiles.
Englishmen. Hey, they're awesome people, though.
Yeah, they are. They're good guys too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good guys.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
Yeah. So I just want to know what's going on, so you're reassured of our process up there.
Yeah.
It's not something that's just been done in the middle of the night and we're going to try to get it done. It has been so long coming on.
Yes.
And we've invested thousands of dollars
Yeah.
and hours of time, and they've invested in us.
Yeah.
I mean, we both think it's a great partnership we got going on.
Well,
up
and
there.
two, David stuck with us, and we stuck with him,
Exactly.
because on both ends, both wanted to quit at certain times.
Yeah.
And it took him and us pushing through
Yeah.
for the others to see, hey, I want to do this too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and when they seen our investment that we're doing
Yeah.
up there,
And commitment.
they knew we were serious.
Right.
Yeah, and we would have done it sooner probably, but we were so overwhelmed
so much.
with our own stuff going on here that it was just hard to look anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but, all right.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
I mean, out of the blue, you just caught Tom off guard.
Love it.
Not cool, man.
Natural.
No, he's a natural.
He's a natural.
He's a natural. Yes.
So the one, now, like I was telling you guys, let me go back down here. All right. So the elevations are pretty much the same. And we're trying to get some renderings done. But let's see, if we go back, I just exit out that. And then I go to, and I scroll down the menu. The one that's super, super different, there's 2 that are really, really different. So let me go to the Birmingham first.
Okay.
As you can see, it's 96.5 and it's 10 by 34.
Now we need to take off that no dormers. There is dormers, right?
There are dormers.
I don't know
yeah.
why we put
I
no
don't know.
dormers.
Take it off, Sam. All right. So this one, and I'm going to redo this floor plan a little bit, but what I love about this floor plan is I made it 34 feet because it gives you, I think, almost a full 12 foot of space.
Jeez.
A big, nice bedroom down. 4 windows just in the bedroom. All right. Then this is a steep staircase because this bathroom is only 5 feet. So it goes up pretty fast and sharp, but it's only back here for an overflow upstairs bedroom for rental or for grandkids or storage. But what I love about this is this dotted line is an actual cupola with interior windows that shine down in direct light in the bathroom, in the kitchen, and in the living room. So this is a vaulted ceiling with another vaulted ceiling roof line on top of that to go across. And this is
can't wait to see
this is
that.
a little bit of what it looks like right here. See all these little windows? What I'm probably going to have is one big long window or several long windows, and we're going to trim it out in wood to make it look like little bitty windows.
Okay.
And that light will shine into the living room, into the kitchen, and into the back side of the bathroom. Then you can see this super long overhang and this long overhang. And I don't know if it'll go underneath that or stop right there. This is the kind of little things that I'm excited about building.
Me too.
And we're putting flower boxes on it. You got this 30-inch overhang here with a corbel, decorative finial hanging down, and we're going to put faux rafters on this thing.
Now, what is this? Is this a bay window? Well, that's
So that's a
out?
bay window that's stuccoed, right?
Okay.
It's got a picture window on the end of it. You can see on this floor plan right here.
So it does come out. Okay.
It's a bay window, and it's got a picture window right here. And we're going to stucco the outside. I think it'll be a good texture difference than all wood, right?
Yeah.
And so we'll add that to that. So that makes this living room 10, 11, 12 more feet on that end.
Okay.
I just love this whole design. Now, the kitchen and bathroom. So I've added in the bathroom on this great big house. You still have a vanity, a full shower, closet, and tub. Now, there's been people that ask me, I want a bathtub, or I want this, I want that. Right now, no. This is what we're building. This is our first model line coming out. We got 10 models coming out. We're sticking to this. Once you understand what this print is going to go to all of our builders here in the house, Amish, everybody, and they're going to get used to building this. And then next year, we may come out with a variation of the Birmingham. We'll say, hey, we've had some requests for tubs, or we have requests for this, and then we can give a variation. But we want to get this down pat, that we have a limited amount of mistakes, right, in this process down.
Yeah.
The guys will make more money. We'll build them for less money, and we'll build them quicker. And I'm hoping people will be more satisfied with what we're doing, with the speed and the quality. But I wanted to point this model out because it visually looks different than everybody. All right, all of our other models. This is shingles here. All shingles. And then on the top is metal. So I'm mixing shingles with metal. I'm mixing board and batten siding with some stucco, lap siding. It's just a beautiful home.
That's going to be nice.
It's going to look different than any tiny home. And get this, it's 10 foot wide.
Yeah.
So it's when you get a park model from a lot of your manufactured homes, you're not going to get these sweeping overhangs. You're not going to get them detailed features that look like a real home. This come out of the 20s and the 30s out of California. That's what inspired me. And that's when craftsmen took time to make things look right. And this is what we're trying to do on our new models. Amanda, we've sold, I think, 8 of these.
Have we?
6 or 8. I can't remember. Amber, you remember if it was 6 or 8?
Birmingham.
And I think our whole model line, we've taken orders of over 22 or 3 models.
Okay.
You know, so 6. So we have 6 of these, 6 Birminghams.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I just wanted to point that out.
Nice.
So let's go back, and I'm going to show one more. So I'm going to click on that. This is the way I navigate it myself. The Abingdon, and you wanted me to point that out. So the Abingdon is a cottage, and I'm going to do a couple more elevations of this. It's all on one floor. It's all wood, shingle roof, some stucco, and live edge. All right, so this is a cottage. This is like the Hansel and Gretel cottage because it's got the little what do you call it? I call them dovetails, but it's a hip roof that can come off the top. And it's still got the overhang, still got some brackets for putting flower boxes. We're going to put flower boxes on these homes. And then this is a reverse gable that actually sticks out. So it's an overhang for your door, but it's got this swoop. Man always calls it a swoop.
Yeah.
Roof. So this swoop comes down here all the way to the ground with shingles on the outside of that thing.
Beautiful.
All right.
Love it.
This might be peaked out. It may be flat. I don't really know how many. I may even have a little
I think
hip on that.
It'd be cute to be a little bit more pointy.
We'll do it a little pointy because she just asked. And we want to put outside lights, so we're going to put this little bell light on it. Okay?
Yep.
So it'll radiate down. It's going to look like a cottage.
Oh, I'm so excited about it.
Yeah. So that is one that sticks out a little bit different. And on the floor plan, of course, when you have a floor plan of this size home, it's just a 10 by 24, you cannot get just a bedroom. If you section off right here for a bedroom, you don't have a living room. I like making this one great big, look how big this whole room is. And so you can turn the living room into a bedroom.
Now that line right there, that's not a wall, is it?
That is a
What
loft
is that? A loft line.
line.
Okay, just so everybody knows that.
Well, really, that's a,
It looks like a dividing line.
right here, it's a collar beam.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's a collar beam. There's
Okay.
really, the only loft is back here.
Okay.
Over the shower in the bathroom. That's your
All right.
only loft, and it's a storage loft.
Okay. Good.
So
All right.
they're the ones that actually are different than,
Double check. Does it say a loft? I'm not sure if we put a loft on that one.
and it's going to be, we need to put on there called a storage loft.
Yeah. So we can put that. Alyssa, will you say on the Abington on the website a storage loft to be added to the amenities? And what was the Birmingham dormers?
Yeah, and the door on the Austin.
And the door on the Austin.
Yeah.
Um,
So if you're, let's say you scroll down on, I like the Abington,
yeah.
and you might have a question.
Yeah.
So now we can click on this. And here you're going to fill this out. You, can, you know, we just want your name and address, stuff like that, so we can bug you for the rest of your life. And then, what is your budget of this home? I don't know if that's, I don't know why we have that, because the budget is the Abington. You know, what do you plan to purchase your home? Which home are you considering? Which is out. So this is a format for each home. What state you live? We like to know these things because it helps us out demographically. Is where are we selling more homes? What part of the country? It just helps us. And where? How did you hear about us? Yeah, was it YouTube or was it? I like to hear if it was it YouTube? Was there a website? Was it word of mouth?
Yeah.
You know, and we got a couple advertisements too that are out there. And then explain what can we do. Ask us a question, and we'll get back to you, and you just submit it. Now, if you go back, let's go back one more, and you guys are saying, you know what? Randy Jones did a perfect job. Everything is spot on, and I got to have this house. And we call that stepping on your neck to get to it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So we
so
go
right
from,
here,
I have a question to, I am ready to purchase.
I'm ready to slam my money on the table. All right, so we go back over here, and here's your name, what state you live in, of course, email, phone number. I want the Abington. This is my color selection, okay? And that was back on the main page of color selection you're going to have. Do you need financing? Yes or no? If you don't even fool with it. In your tiny home, what does it need to be delivered to? Now, terms and conditions, I agree, terms, conditions, comments,
Right,
and you submit that. Now, when you submit that, that goes to Sam. He's running sales for us. He will get that, and he will form a contract for you. And then the contract, he'll put in the taxes, anything that's needs to be added or subtracted to this. And it's a full contract, is like a 4 or 5 page, you know, it's a legal documented contract, and you sign and send it to you. And he'll probably give you a call to talk to you, or maybe on email explaining how everything works, right? So the one thing that is, I'm sure everybody is trying to figure out is, when can I get my home? So what we're thinking about, and that's what Tom's always trying to do, the guys here, is timing. Believe us, like I said earlier in the video, we're trying to get these homes out. Oh my God, we're doing all we can. As soon as they're done, so we think with what we have on the books and where we have builders and the builders coming on, that we think we can build 50 homes by the time we're done with our customs till the end of the year. We can full 50. Now, we've already taken in 20, I think close to 20 model homes. Right. They took in orders. Now, they're not fully confirmed yet, but we got about 20 custom homes. So we can take on about 30 to 40 more homes of orders for this year if you want your home in 2022. All right. So if now that doesn't pertain to the Incrediboxes or anything, because the Incredibox is totally different than this. We're still selling Incrediboxes. We can still pump out a bunch more.
The Incredibox will be on its own assembly line.
Yeah, and we're going to show you more of that going on. We just put a big garage door in today. And
I figured we'd show that.
Yep, and then we're going to be, we're putting lights up. So I'm hoping by the end of the week we have got our Incrediboxes beginning to flow a little bit. We've got Lucas out there. He's already wiring a plumbing. We got 4 trailers in. We got about 50 or 60 axle trailers on site right here, ready to go. We got wood, we got insulation, we got panels. We're picking up more panels tomorrow from, our panel supplier. So when it comes to Incrediboxes, that's something we're hoping that we can mass produce, hopefully hundreds and hundreds a year after we get this really going.
Right.
Yeah, so don't let...
Model homes is one line.
Yeah.
Incrediboxes is another.
Model homes are completely a different animal. Whole different animal than what we're doing.
Okay.
All right. So that's how you navigate the website and our new model line. I encourage you to get on the model line if you want a home this year. Let me go back to our home page. And here it is. Austin, Dover, Dalton. Look at these prices. Right? Now, these prices are probably going to move here, because we have just gotten emails last week and the week before that just the ESP siding has went up 20%, guaranteed across the board.
Wow.
Everything. As I talked to the trailer supplier this morning, that's probably going to go up on the metal of what we're doing. So think about it, everybody.
The time is now.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and you know what? I sound like a salesman. Get it now, or you're going to make it.
You always say that. What is wrong with being a salesman? You are selling a product.
I am selling.
You are selling a product.
But I don't want
It's
it
a
to be
great
like
product.
I'm scaring somebody.
No.
It's like scaring, oh no, the economy is going to crash. You're going to need to get off grid.
I'm telling you, everybody that we get in contact with, if they had the money, they would get a tiny home right now.
Shop this.
Yes.
Go to other competitors.
Compare.
If I had a list of them, I'd tell you to go to them. What? Chattanooga Tiny Homes. They got Wind River Tiny Homes. They
We're
got
not saying all these names.
what a guy in Nashville.
I can't.
New Frontier.
I can't. Stop!
Yeah! Go to them. Check them out.
Stop.
Thumbs down.
Okay.
I don't care. I got something here. We got something here that we're proud of.
We are.
And I'd go toe to toe with anybody.
I know you would.
You know what?
Yep.
So here you go. Look at them. See what you think. And if you want to come and visit, come and visit.
Send an email.
Send an email. Line up a time and come and see us.
Yeah.
And if you want to talk to me or Amanda or anything, just schedule it.
Exactly.
That's all you got to do.
scheduled. Yeah.
It's got to be scheduled with what we got going on, because I
And
take
the
long naps
the
every day.
ladies are volunteers. We appreciate them so much, and they show homes. You will see tiny homes when you come for the tour.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. You didn't hear what I said. but
What'd
yeah.
you say?
I said I take long naps.
What? In the dark? Alyssa.
There you go.
All right. Are we gonna go outside?
Yeah. Stop that thing so we can edit it.
Oh, Lord help.
Bye.